Level already ako lang masul pa. So sometimes we need that political will. We took a bold step today. Baik bukumu lekwa wala nung sa Vice President ri uk share ay update sa ministry ri uk bodo the Portugal minister sa rogon sula.
Malmasala Mr. President, malungin total marpeklado rogoy President tamlak mo nga susurgi demlo masabi edal ngarang lungo tibok ku ay sayon ku update ra officer Vice President ma Ministry of Justice. Mga ka-mlora trip, mlora Oginawa, lultura invitation ra Governor Oginawa Prefecture, Governor Tamaki. May himlo sa ba amal mo nga kulubang gila Minister State, Minister Aitaro, a representative from Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment, Maria kamlaya tira Ministry of Education and Kim tilakal mo. Manmem nila trip ka mamal mo, loriate lamal mo sa processing plant, madirikal loriate lamal little of tigil kuk chaikal, office nga o ginawal, tutokar other vela silba training ito more safe. Most tilakam lo ka trip mo nga biosecurity, lo nga training ang gila fruit flies, elimination of fruit flies. Dili kam lang yate elaman nito lo bangela Oginawa Electric Power Company in Lome sa Tora renewable energy again kukal low spec. Dili kam tiya trip pa mga yate nila Minister Aitaro ni Honorable Vice Governor Tamaki lo otutia aware la Memorandum of Understanding al Belsaner ni Detian Nombre Karak in August of 2022 sila busy talida ang Governor Tamaki al mo malisi ra tulongoler al girela collaboration in exchange ra rio ra tulongoler la various sectors including fisheries, cultural, people to people relationship. Kita nga niya to ko betsel Drong lergit mar other Oginawa. Kiri Governor Tamaki amal mention that sila merbelang limit talogan 3 kirgel other Oginawa other belang. Most especially get malde kalobes ringel maasag kumiko kinjo. Ingegi. So ngari say yel drong leda date back many years sa gidra siabal occupiable water belang. Minsi edel wasem la mobto la daktar ra kal ngari sige the message nglet ma imal nil ngale etin wasebol ngari ate al ra direct flight ra dolong la Oginawa ma abela or direct al promote ra abot to tourist mar adra Oginawa gutme ma tiba ko ngari ate al mo ma tora fisheries bol sa edel milisi and Minister Victor Amal Madinel was in Maria gave the list from Tola and Logiva, government of prefecture of Ora, I can keep Paul my question. O parang ako din na sige update nga kandi Bogyong Tiayi the press conference Mr. President, mga ministers, Akmal Namibia, Akmal Suwakan Mati Aleman Maria Asunela, Senate, Sil Committee of Judiciary and Governmental Affairs. Kami wala minsang Sil Oversight Hearing ng matmo kami na Ministry of Justice aklo Vera Madala JGA Committee kami direktan nga Office sa Attorney General madamit sa Attorney General Ernestine Lini direktan Ministry Tirigero Royal Chiefs Ilo Vera Madala Senate JGA Committee Madirikal matingil wasi of Island ng Chief Cleo Pass ra Division of Investigation madigit mo Senator Saal dirikal mutan mo kapong adi mo complete sa igitin Muriel longot mo kanilo nes na ansela Ministry of Justice. Makmal mo rin nga sunila, Senator Isaal, Marogon, Senators, Artial, Tiraw, Lumes, Mira, sila Ministry of Justice. Mamlo-mol, tabotokal ngal sa nga sila, Uriyo, madinakal botokal, ginadal mga tmok, improve or send service, dongot mo pani masabaak mga tmok na so aklirar other bilang. Kung di mo katip tinyan nga raan sila kalabus. Mga niya on onit ang kuldo klil tuy ramle supplemental request na ben submit niya ang Mr. President akle submit na documents mo while support the saying dalon makmal loni tanya suar adrabalual amalul mesaigel rohul hearing sumatamlo madingel wase ablila bulis a ospe angeso adospe audo elkut makli aureor almo sabe edam sa akrar adrabalur belaw madire kal mo malisi already dar bulis edire kal kut makli ti jail facility manganya yelong ital wasebol sabe edal eda bebi rarum sa selmal kayok substation madiri kal ngartmaw substation malanya mlasa pita documents and mura chairman is al mo support on ital gine lagi gidil al eda room sa mura ngartmaw substation mamal kayok substation magmal akmal dimre nga asaw ni segid yel oversight hearing amal klo abel kul lengul otti angal sangasel aureor el ginadal mga tmok kaning Ministry of Justice el lospe audo del kut makli ngirel nga niya budget el lospe ni le kami ari ang sel facility gid nga SR correctional facility uspe at least 2 million kita tidak kalau uspe al improve or tagi al existing facility ra project imla mo overcrowded mal po manggira dal mga tmok la substation ra mal kayo ang substation ra atmaw kung si edal mo gar mo tal baby ra prisoners and more gay dal facilities ini kalau uspe additional resources ra are other orior tagi dal orior na Ministry of Justice lang also kung tiya ka da feel safe ra balwa hindi ka sabi law marangal waseng nga niya ar turistal may ertial balo also kung kita tiya ka da feel safe and secure at sila balo nila in order to malisi ra economy git ero uspe ra tourist amar belaw also kung to feel wasay tiya nga safe the place in sabihin nilisi malbumakmal mga leal ra adra olvida kalulaw at tunguniya a Senate alwasing mreng sa ma'am ikamam tial uniform na damiw malmarang nga suliw no focus sa atensyon ng mora al sa nga sila at Bureau of Public Safety malospe ang sel percent supplemental budget ang pagsubiran ko niya sige na untig Mr. President mora a Senate marang nga suliw sa alam mo sa ang kanilang kire na aureor na Ministry of Justice.
Mansula, Vice President, timna sokal comment tigirela o ginawa. Wala makamada ito kasing true may wal tela al adra o ginawa mlekira bulur bela. In fact, Ambassador Shabla bulo ay siya kasi lui may email ba center adra belaw ang ariya email raser tin tasyaban. Mang saya o teaser clone CC and dalawang aleda mang gira naman mo maglisi sulang Vice President yel ka kaum chief ra kaum los no mo testing para abroad pila kalulaw flow to trela being in the government kada transparent share information kada nga seol mga tmok la yel nga ano third party siya kapos tao do sula Masih askara Minister of Finance kuno update rigidara Bigyan nga bela lobang kita lang dari EDB material kampak sula.
Thank you, Mr. President, and my fellow ministers, and those of you in the room here, and those listening on the air. We're very pleased and happy that we have the opportunity to host the Board of Directors for the Asian Development Bank to Palau. This is the last stop on their regional visit to acquaint themselves with the challenges being faced in the region and to get a better understanding of how the Asian Development Bank might be able to help us to address some of these development challenges that we are facing. For Palau in particular, it's how do we recover for our economy and how do we provide some of the services that are necessary for economic recovery to happen and for economic growth to be promoted. So we are hosting them this week. They'll be returning back to the Philippines this Friday. But the visit has been very productive so far, and we are expecting that they will give us some support for some of the more critical projects that we need to move forward with the recovery. We're very happy that is happening, and we can report a little bit more after their visit on actual outcomes that we can count on based on their visit. I know there's a lot of interest in what's been happening with the conference. The negotiations are going well. We are actually finalizing the documents that we will be signing. At the same time, we are watching what's happening in the United States as they work to approve the budget. And we have strong commitment from the government of the United States to fulfill the promises that they had made to us, including allowing us to get assistance as early as this coming fiscal year, FY24. We are very happy with the work that the U.S. Negotiating team is doing. There is still a lot of work to do, and our team is working very hard to negotiate the final documents that we will be signing. The original plan to sign is by the end of April. It may roll into early May. Those are the tentative dates that we are both committed to. The U.S. and Palau are committed to meet as part of this agreement. And I think this will also put Palau on a growth track that addresses some of those challenges and volatility from economic shocks like the pandemic and the impact of certain countries affecting our tourism industry, and also addressing some climate change issues that we are starting to experience more and more in Palau. So that's a very brief report on the status of the discussions with the compact and the work that we're hoping to accomplish over the next month.
Sono ministerin Vice Secretary Artial Adra Border ADB Tirgin Tira Adra Border Tira Puga Yenon Yes Nervia Nurvela to get us through COVID. And of course other laws like the sewer law, the CASP law, help to PPUC, belong to the submarine cable mo. Kadamarang ngat-ngatin sel board ang Nurvela. Numeral sil me sabulu, me sa ngat-sed, Nasa yun kasi parata kayo siya tukluk na yun niya ang usong sa mga gusto akan mga sunod ng minister ang mga kompakt may ginuro minister kada siya na target o siya andra apron kada masay hindi na mabudula insename hindi kita hindi kasi sinuwin ay sa President Biden ang basabit na budget 3 Egilben siya yung minister sa MOU ang notar sa agent sa gitna ang budget ng mga kongresado ng mga ay sa kumapian sa Ministry of Education at Pulposasa.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. I just have a few things. First, March 13th to the 17th was our first Cultural Awareness Week. And I wanted to thank the committee that went into planning this, which they worked almost all school year on it, as well as all of the principals, teachers, and parents who participated in it. I think we had a real successful week, learned some things which we can do to improve upon it, and we look forward to doing this type of project again in the future. Also, the third quarter grades went out, and with using our new information system, the grades were completed within a day or two of the end of the quarter, and the schools are now preparing times for the distributions. In the future, we hope to be able to use email for sending report cards to parents, so as to speed the communication and also to provide parents with a way to communicate back to us as we move through the system. And finally, one thing which the year-round calendar has given us are these intersessions. If you look out on the baseball diamond, you'll see some professional baseball players from Taiwan, and so there's also some professional basketball coaches and players here, thanks to the work of the staff of the try and get it right, Super Ministry, to get them out here. They arrived yesterday, and now they're providing full week training for our students, which we could not have done if we were in session during the school year. So it's a real valuable asset of these intersessions to allow students to experience options that they would not normally be able to experience. Okay, thank you very much.
Sula Minister, isa kalau ay sa Cultural Awareness Week, mula at le del mara lolbing la gal school. Yemran le smi aru dara ngal get. Panelo ase ngaramong Mr. Class ra ngara high school mangana ra koram le mrulo usa karma. Di ka to koro amar tak kwarer mangana am di elal time ang mal dia. Smi aru dara biga de ngakal you know dia ka aru tira tasamri al other bela. And the sea sa dromes rim Romesa un loy dire la kimdara gorora arangalgeda arsel mga uso. Magikarel first graders and subul mga uso. Manal mo kas mi anu di. One of the things that malmo naru the mesa minister sel commitment to our parents. Parents in nga ro school involved ay activity. Ay ibor ngaral de ngakleng the tribal mariamon activity tumla sa lomura gira mo practice the next year. Di kalau wila doa iser ngalga school ol si sakri di you know meral naru del me saygi del activity kita other belau el dol isira arangal get el lak saygi del ayel tugubet sekli belau gitu del dol si sakri gitu kita other belau mang kuya sa super minister di bus hindi kita miskibla sa dobongget may raseng mal lepto kay gitu will activity mga student gitu yo constant minister education Minister Obiang, maybe possible update pergi pergi la skogi.
Kawil tutay, Presidente, tulara. Ate alle, ida matingel wase leiteral logora mo startal moria te alle. Makadokota gel requirements legal border abekal blue. El boring at la skogi mar adal maraila taram le hotel el doru ringi o yuwa ko directive represent o taram marani el move tel momel ngoda gel blue ma airline el kira ul spare til malaya tourist el berbelao e direct le tu de tir ko komrole ma gele ot mele del mora adal ngai tel belao el al time kita mendengar rogul wasya United asweb kal petrol filter el mora kwam e dire kal erul timer tak sande in mora pulisin dire kal mendengar waktu multui rai gel bukka negotiation dengan mokla presiden pergi ma negara agar Taiwan ma China Airline China Airline elang asweb kal erul timer ada Sunday. Pada malam mereka sulit, tidak terima. Akabel mereka firma airline. Hanya surah Australia, Air New Guinea elang. Start kecil pengarah Australia, mora Port Moresby, Emer Belau, move terkait mora Australia. Etara aksela tal Sunday. Ikang ulan din ka bakar mo del mga smoke spare effort Australia bakit may galwa tokon la promotion turista allora la demanda del moklo en increase sa igidal el frequency ra umlolela asko. Yang o di mo kang li rogul ba sigida patokol git a involve ay gal program aralo kiwa SPC ma agin ko magtulong di sa UN ang manasang Pacific. Hindi kita el dinir el angal ko ay gal meeting el dige ko depa tungu el ayasu rabo do li wektu wangaran. Dire kalungi tirike aloral mere to hosta meeting ar bela el mang already ang aring alam labo ko tirel dire la gel ko mo como flow conference del board hostel wa kel bol hostel niya abela ulogi wa vice president ng Ministry of Justice al sela Augusto ngaring ay gigi del mal flow la sa case la igal spogil o New Guinea ma at China airline na usmok mergi o si time sel of fly mora Australia akwanta sa el ngoy gaul mora gi tilkeda totol maklol le airport ram rigel ma Europe mang dire kal tara teletail sabe lo giugi ada por ay gal triple mora kel do na kita present sa gira bilog din mga dado wala bagang ali na kita kulen airline na Indiana Dios tol al mosire tol ni tergi berbagai aji tergi berfokus igual domestic appraisal mamam kola olki sa kombali raw era gin como mesa igual international flight kara masih jual namanya ada durmi alas ni nga matio staff minister betul amnara zoom lo pentrira our official sera Jesu airline nama gelom tera ko sera president sera Korea el bilang ada tu wasi kata makarang ador adik jalu tu oni tamera a president makadoling itra president lo ase el meeting el gira mel moring ira Korea ala kal message ul melta karaka hindi ako para meeting hindi ra kalo ki do spare say gidol ko atle tala hindi president lubong len ida matingel wasi sel lo takakarko le APA si lev kersera ko bi del malmong hindi book noringa issue ni ma eli utuiro ontrira arsa lidra marcial ma etese ma eli ko tamno terdia ko pabilinga del monga mrenga sulela akibab staff ma adra la luludo dingi el wa support tra ageti gal lidra FSM ma RMI ra agel ko ngal tsang sidra akarol lo kiwa APA service ra gal balurel ang hindi gigi di ako ra sabi del loal update kay kita malamol mo LA mga dado ay gal bebira airline niya connection ng kita sira ay gal maraming state naman sulang
I'm going to just speak English. Tigalo kasali del tiram na help kita raskuya adora ngasuli. First of all, you know, one of the most important things is getting our tourism back on track. And I want to, first of all, thank United for being the first really to get regular service into Palau. And then after that, of course, President Chai asked China Airlines to start 2 regular flights a week. And I think the good news that we can share after 4 months of flying, the last 2 months, China Airlines are full and continue to be full. So what we need to do next is ask them for more flights. We're also very thankful and grateful to the Australian government for the flights program, for them to be able to sponsor Air Niugini, or underwrite Air Niugini to fly from Brisbane to Palau. And those flights begin with 20 passengers. I understand the last flight had 37. So that means there's progress. It takes time and investment. And my only disappointment is Korea. Korea had promised that they would start flying here last year in August. Then they said December. So I'm hoping that by May, maybe we have something. But, it takes commitment, especially by our partners in the government, to be committed to seeing these flights to be successful. It cannot just be the private sector. We need government support. So when the ambassador from Korea was here last month, at the beginning of the month, one of the requests that I had to him was, where's the flight? The flights need to start. So immediately he returned, and that's why the president of Korea and his office reached out to try to work with the minister to get the flights going. So we're hoping that the Korean market can open soon. We're also trying to work with our Japanese partners to see if we can get direct flights to Japan going again. We have some challenges at the airport with equipment to service the aircraft, so we're trying to work to solve those, and then hopefully JAL can resume its charter flights from Japan. But, I just wanted to update, and of course I thank those governments for their assistance, and we look forward to working with them. Ribok tuye, Minister Victor, mukol update tergi dara uka omloli adra huli tingin amler ablu bela wese sulang.
Mr. President, under CEL Blue Prosperity Plan tablo agel key priorities ng said plan na wase development domestic tuna fisheries, aquaculture. Alam na oro lo banggel blue o ginawa ra ko gelong tidul mora. Kirma blue ra sa bara agel na sabil. So no sir gidra ora development fisheries, particularly access mora market travel agel du or sir gidra maro na Ministry malosiga gigit al sera December group le approach ra government ra huripin lia al ra potential for fisheries bilateral cooperation. Namnel wase gid amal reliant ra labor force ra huripin at ora affairs motor dire ra under sectors. Mulgi wa gigit ya gi ora milia al lo bangal CEL Bureau of Aquatic Vela import worth $2 billion. Total ad kita makasalad yet kada import seafood ra luril mergit kita mal kloa the weather other vela compare mora the vela huriping per capita dirgania te alra production gidel supply mora potential market tera last week government huriping sa gidel Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources ang lidera delegation ra 11 al the other segi del Basel before 6 fishing company ra General Santos. Interesting kasi igal kumbani lumuulal kumbalir omnget seral gora grow igal company tamla venture out into aquaculture livestock. Igal priorities gida omesra ko Ora development about fisheries, agriculture, git ora line da gigit el priorities. We know kasi in order to develop fisheries, aquaculture, agriculture industry, git ito spera private sector, the government. So, gigit el lomaral mle ora lial da potential for bilateral cooperation rather long lela. Government ra huriping belur belaw open up pagigid ang opportunity kasi ang arnya private sector kung me investor belur belar ra development ra gigid ang lasing onshore facilities ra to storage processing dire kal sabil interested ra ko komesa kasi ang arnya to sabil ko belur arsera belur belaw ang niya benefit ringin mura government ra maigal kumbali ra huriping ang niya MOU team review ringi will propose agel kora anya daitang 4 areas of operation around fisheries development, aquaculture, ay addressing ang IUU, data sharing. Kaya agora 4 main areas and anya 8 total areas of operational game ano do government briefing. Sel once booked agree on the framework or MOU, and then amos private telecom bali engage kabantri ako interested and other bela lari at little mamesa igal share sa private fish ng SR mamesa dili kan mamsa sela malwert betul nga pang mamesa meeting kabantri other ang adun corporation problem sa mitra era Palau commercial fishing companies el kumbali at aksyon nila hindi kan lot ng little mitra kumbali ra bofi sa potential cooperation sen lo mulbong lan meeting at tira mas mitra devera ngara maro ramalgyo ka kanya plan at tirin dili kan kora morator aquaculture livestock yang kanya plan lo lilo mora huripin sa interested kasi the tiral kora develop potential relationship future operation or tir aniawan ra fishery kita diri ka salman mo ngari waseng round scat akmed mo wa trickle giggle in other amalgyo ak masing tamdang lil giggle ngari ang clear waseng book tir ang ngari ra develop amalgyo kal giggle iya kora opportunity government tamlas man kora line up logan trira state kumbalik pa sa may investment potential investment ngari other civil mo ruweb tringilang dahil din sa LD ministry of maklitial ngalela kasi aleda ngalet food security kita mga ngalet government madakas LD kita other bela ko makli those investment hopefully ay gabe na investment sa may more importantly pasen ngari potential for market huripik particularly ngalagay laaw ito kasya lol alal huripik nga diri kal malaringin morasers lolaringin Indonesia it was at the least in 12 hours gigi dal awl in sabel nga Indonesia morasers kasi siguro sa bela malmed grel belu sabel di within 4 to 6 hours ingel ala nga research huripik lo chance ringil survive so siya wan ra a potential product kita ada belas develop ringi dulu ay kita cooperation lo kung legal belum kita panglo ini kita sulang
sura Minister Victor kita mendengar sa minister kita minister tutul law of island ng mga Singapore ding artia director giblas wala ta bol bisita update ra ka ministry sura
Ilarate alle president era anong 1 week makumura sa ministry ng malbuto ka sector mang update na human resource about 3 weeks ago meron nga workshop ra ILO UN office na International Labor Office LDU dimle osikrole la kukte alul wasa magra protector agavelaw ma workers ra private sector lari siya kasi 3 weeks ago jadi dia kal lomes wasa kung mga observe la algire la update ra moria human resource policy bela dia kal kora labor etamle rule ako telobler niya bulurang rard etamle di update the reminder buhay lumaklat algire la igal sa labor rules ma regulations since ra el BSLE all morning may update lifted yale Bangladeshi workers ma labor amara igal state al kora ma OI sa pinagtial sa tingit yal EO kung mo ra to ko ra youth in tiagi del signing of the vaping bill amal koram lo at terle mal letter concern ra rangal ra youth school dire mal malungil leng wal ngara final stage yale youth policy mo update rin Chief Raymond Augusto Ngartiang, youth coordinator giro, magsumukan nga gira mo rin gigit specific sector, at pinagagit ang Ngartiang. Kung tungkol mo tourism, yung nga rin learning exchange ang nga at Taiwan for indigenous games. Nga rin terul agara, wanang nga officer nga Palau Track and Field Association nga Taiwan nga elang, officer youth, media, malgukbong musubwas legal indigenous games ang gukmal may Malisi at tourism, culture, they do back this week. Last update, meron nga team government mara Hawaii, 2 weeks ago, kinala Festival of Pacific Arts. Meron nga direktura museum, makita PVA, Maldim Lomes, was nga a date, mong mornira June 6 to 16 na 2024, 10-day festival mornira Hawaii next year. Participation, nabi mo limited 200 participants per country. Kung sa numbers na yung past festival may ilangin, and that's the mean average of participation per country, mga 100 participants. The venue scattered ang mornira UH Manoa campus, Irigal mornira Central Hawaii Convention Center, di ako sa Almoana Mall, Irigal mornira Polynesian Cultural Center, mamukilwan na venue yale mo osis sa bangkal kabe kal mo sile parkal di ako sa Almoana Center. So kita confirm the venue sites. Role participant sa dimokira East-West Gildorm UH. So kita lamang turok na kita ko prepara apela wasen mo ang rapet leader el almo next year. Ini kita update sa ministry sulang president.
Sula giblas di lastel so bilang ni sel Omal marathon el moria June 4. Saya tidak mal excited del girel hopefully mo sel tukar tourist el visit kita join kita sel marathon. So now mereka update sa ministry baik ko ulan mas kami Mr. Climb Mr. Solada mo klogera question na ito.
Malungil aswel be president malungil silsila ko kami rogoy tali ba ko apto ka question makmala sa mandi murogoy at so man sabi elen kukonger may kan mo dia kala sa ekal follow up raw wala president namarala minister udoy miso kaloger el kinala to ra kampak Umangila sa President Biden ang submit na budget na ringin mo ra olbira blue Amerikel ngaring sa klungela sel aranglela teludo ng Amerigal FAS states sel rinang sa ngara 890 million na allocated ng Merelaw akira ang kita udo la say hindi kamera negotiation ma-question na say IGL baby services and support dollar abulur American at time marwa again ministry of health education disaster mga plel kadiri kan sa da beginning at ora maybe other asois para film mus ito mitong afima I can include there's an 890 million amount talubeng outside the compact again ito baby at talong tingil compact.
Man sulang ra question ako true sel lo sa ni amount raw daw mal di daw del gire la gire da economic assistance it means yan yes $1 ni ra pekara ege ngari daw del to da trust fund ngari daw del gire la maintenance ngari daw del gire infrastructure ngari daw del gire la debt relief el pergidra o pay off ay galbetse del mal to madri ngari daw del gire la di operation of the government traffic karna. So, sige sel 890 million. Seluk post office. If you remember at 2009, the minsada 250 million di 20 million rin ang post office. Tira kang factory dira sel 890 ada kan include the post office. Sel separate to ko mga post office mo included 600 million mo ay trade below dekal part tiyan sa look amount ter merigi ay federal programs ay wal lolo sen mokte ka waseng mulmul may ngari lang hindi kita malas mala on sis ba baby legal dim la dollar ang ramon mong sedir ka marala al duri of course ay dekal kakaringin ay udodol to sa ay wal additional sel tara dasang doktor tara po dong niya kita malagyan niya sura marigan hindi kita continue siya malagyan ludo tara trust fund dergi nari awda sura before say oh dia kada malay siya ludo dong niya sura marigan hindi kita ko mera trust fund mong maral moklo no kada malay siya ludo tara trust fund malangya sura marigan same time mong wal musugi tara tergibel kiluitial siya dros pering ira pekara ultra government tergi nasa draseng klore rule ay isoy sila hosperi dal alsil sa mong mal klo ang yaswal dalil muharay gel bedseta may gel ya albangan sa sa daso sila complete the explanation akampak sula
Adi two more question ng mga presidenta one pulmesar session na ulpilo ng gala Attorney General and tulgaring ginela sell stable coin maring sell trial going on right now kasi pamsuber nila sa how to apply it o magiram lo ichilo garing nila sa ngaring ako a legal opinion na namot to din ginela sa tiyang sabihin na maruringin without legislation se tara question din ako kung mas presidenta agila la cell nomination na Micronesian presidents members nominate ringel former president naurul mo next secretary general forum ngari ako ngari ako mondal gede la sing nga mal makita track record nila to ko human rights mang posibleng lamo face resistance from some forum members kamlarmeng sa SLC ngara ko raw question again
yeah gotrule the borsel to stable coin kita of course ang tiam lo mare karaka no se del sana selemo yulo bangyala ripple el wada do experiment malu ka program super tial lurera stable coin kita ul spera radra la ro bisa president maradra la ripple el review ni o mesing base maregel legality ni hindi ka question radra ul bilal question and that's fine dia kan kita askara AG mo lot of legal opinion ni kada umbral wase kada dultur alla emruri tiang trial experiment mo kami sa sing where does it go from here mang adiso dal duli ase kido ngi tra volunteers el erul dar teladro ase volunteer los peri dia orim dia ka lo ase bomos pertia dia mal di ansumung somel experiment los peri Michael, siya mo sisiw. So, experiment prosperi. This is an opportunity. Kita, of course, Maria Canción na Rablu, we'll ask a question. And we welcome our legal opinion na AG Girelan, so Maria Temel Ruli. Sel, tukorin gila, Wangka, gila former president of Lura Nauru, Mlodar Sanklel from the Micronesian presidents, el Mora forum, el Yawabol Mu, Sel, Drual next Secretary General. Sel Gingala Wabolomura next year, April, I think, something like that, next year, April 2024. Of course, el Modar Sangak Kalmong, a forum awal blal gangay. Tuwada singagi daging accept rin, hindi. Of course, yung teatri ka kamangal time mo 2024, mundiri ka nga review. Of course, yung nga news and mataptop, ma-ukar sa lider nga na naura, siya iladi news. hindi kal mo ngari sorry lo mugito ko to mugito ko hindi ka to tingi ay ka al process o ay say ngari a review ngari a mutal maybe deeper understanding di of course kita adi soda the best man for the job and most importantly adana Micronesia among or men or women doesn't matter di kita sigira best lahat mangutial gingal e umral was girel adana Micronesia mang ndri kamang time review mang ngari ate level mutro gera an mutu question mo adana narul girel ngal niya candidate team so sulang
Ang last question, hindi ka last question, tayo last question kung saan kalgali ka na mangkukas ka question ni Presidente, alboring at time, continue alagi sa last ka rule. At yan mo na ubi ang kami namin sa egal flights egal plan del flights and Merbelaw. Ako rin sa rumors and the rumors. Ang kwade nga dadula say there will be planned flight charter flights coming from Macau. Say kumpara namasang maliit.
Naringay destination or kita era COVID, charter flight ra Macau ma Hong Kong. Aring na may kera information. And din dira ka agim adado waste ka. O ang ara tele ara plan safety. Kila di sila flight ra week, ara aircraft talogpe, ara permit talogpe. And din ariyam la o makadong lo kera information.
Minister ako tayo kolkom mo. Tadi ko kansyon ra airport ngarinya audaction mo bro lagi la condition al sele arrival area ngarinya bi atin me kol mel lo gel kasi na mamut tipo trip se dira ka bro le kasi dia ka tao wala may tiang dira ko kita wala may tiang si airport tadang with the subject airport thing dira ka ngarinya sele ngarinya tiam la ngala pusinya ne la lamula president ngorinya ko ra mondara between the other ministry state ma bla police ginela at wala bat sa mayang bilang song sabat sa tire narita lokal gire di binlay ya witness ra amondal dia ka ba kumsado abier police kumsado abier din nakal mga ministry state ma tangam sa protocol mo ang immigration mo mga control man na confusing mo ra alam mo yan siya ganun mo tara ansyon mo adra siri
Installer arrival ma igagi dele sebugi tira malamol ngaling send din na system lagi del centralized audio el ang awas ka del move tolia centralized system mal ube ka di malamol install igal di was split unit para sela di so para lakalwida na install 3 4 markong omesra clear de lema kalkal kela arrival area sugum gila del multi install available install police ra airport tirigaya o responsible issue about ra adal make mang pada ay amaral sugum noringe problem umlu selabat sal ubem no ngosong sabat di kamamya o wala al dispose cycle bat sal moral bekla adl whether tamel tiwekrar o kyak el tira dia kal member tirigel tenant per airport magi issue abat sakti tirigel al mea require el gram issue abat engaringar adl giril escort tir el moral gel el vasio agi mo make sure appear do ngal director college mo motel gibel mo rin aklaw ng adi ekada plan ahead of time yang be nakal tetur kar protocol nakala ad may emar ko ng about sebe edel utura protocol gis malubeng legal ko security policy kita na full in place kita la ay OIC kita mo kaya agra airport sulang
surang kau tutela will communication this otherwise Mr. Soladablo sa trige ladra ADB may trige wal ambassador level iti 11 maral trige na to al adal gida lol tagar tire emit tire portrait trige actually they're appointed mangel lomtera blu amrigel ngarsel ADB board ambassador ADB marat maral VIP gida del kaltmok le no tribal I think just a miscommunication and sulang ara awlakat kaya umural wase Mr. Paloy Minister State mo ngila communication at tirmo sa der nungin mo kaya okay kargidel no kaya the VIP na ablo dalam sula
Mr. Jenkins, the programs are doing well for the intercession. Is there still talking with the private schools whether they will adopt the full year schedule? Because I see some of them those schools are still in session right now and they're not can't take advantage of the programs that are being given.
Young doesn't like me talking. No. So I met with all the private school, either the parents or their boards, to discuss the possibility and the benefits of the year-round calendar. And of those, Palamalakne School is the only school that adopted it. Each school has a different system and different reasons for not being able to do it at any given time. When we received this notice of this project going underway, the private high schools, it's a high school project, were notified, but I don't know if any of them were able to release the students for such a big block of time. So that's an advantage. We would love to see everybody take the year-round calendar, but it's up to the individual private schools as to whether or not they choose to implement it.
Hindi last call. Question na kita mo ra HRCTV ako kawente ako di represent ra minister ako totoo ra tourism maringi active marketing effort ra Palau Visitors Authority mo ra kay gidan traditional market sa kita sa dalimutan wala kisa alu ba kada di kurati penda ra gal Paloma partners sa gidan to the promotion for us. Hindi ka ikal balul do flat open na airline and mura connection na morning ngari active and promotion na PDL ngari ikal balul tan balul hindi kutuka depend at tikal partners sa kita ikal balul tara or kita mo ikal balul.
Or mga yes, actually talking with PDA and their revamping, I get an effort sa marketing regular traditional areas of the focus. Since the COVID, and I'm less to believe, but they're getting up and running again. And President also follow up with his further comment.
Kapag di share of course, ang minister ang ara Singapore. Ako mas attend ako na drive show I get traditional programs sa promotion. Blue Singapore, Europe, even Blue American, Siabal ati ganing rep pergi dengan Blue Siabal. At Taiwan of course yung kadim lego tema li ngania Aurora Blue Taiwan. I think the weakest right now Blue Australia. So kada malas manoro manggil government of Australia mo amula farm tours minister ora ngai so set mo started sender other Australia me visite uk introduce tin mo other uk tour industry ablur bela mo marketing amar cloud to tre they can say del diorche bagas kogi de kar okya to get customers and gira del rotra or at their destination mo sula
Presidente, di one last talaga, kira lahat yan level canceling in micro games na Marshall Islands. Nari nga tokol namin malulong ko na kung namin sige la kasi naamo rin niya postpone mo yun na malubeng mo rin nga level Peter Mostri or whatever situation may be.
Waise nagiral mori sel micro games ra blura masyare la rak di tiramlo kasi hindi kalkitmok mang ngaria adriga ngaria aldo dul marara tarong lagal belulu ase alwaise ka makarang adriga malmol ya micro game na next year sum mori irge ise adriga malmol mulundaso kida of course blur bela ka ase bela open sum ngaria te alel sorin mera blur bela kada kita diri ka prepare giri la Pacific Games sa 2025 na diri ka lungir wara renture gitu da kiran sa gitu da tal kada ding diri ka marala aldo dura daron lagi albulu ile kada diri ka lo ase tiam na mo mate ka postpone le tiam na som lagi 2021 ande oh mang kada wara adik bedu or 2022 mga kaler na mo postpone by the year kura 2026 anyway kada kadir ka ngar sa igidal unda sundi kada course abela dikat mo kraba katan gida madsa maria ka hostel ukte alara akaru na balwa sula
nakmulas tirit mulas tayo malas President laring sil again ang tayo ko ra public hearing ko kira la police no masada talo masada correctional facility sige 2 million required kasi Taiwan amo yung sorry kasi ko rawang ra alto ti million
so ako true la aurora said basic correctional facility amal mon se semle total budget e bled allocated girela 5 million the government travel bela di lila 2 million stop magida mlongita bla Taiwan sira da tour office wa semmen helper kamamal complete ti albla ka dosperi mang bla Taiwan gingay mang siya ulang milamol maurora 2021 ma 2022 mera 2023 amle daso se by end rela ra 2023 mla momre ma funding ang aril malmol mal digang unfortunately government tra blue bela de ka dog rin kadam dongita ano sa outside lugut maklim di lumom ngiral talawam tour sel facility marali mi seklol basyo kamara osperi oy ngariar bebe rablu se astim lu sigira lola mgiral gerwal to ka priority sometimes ang ukare gel gel mat mok mo ka dok maw sa marara le complete sel bla wase vice president oy dire ka mas perada mo sula magmaya mal sulang regal mal beto kalger o mal di terong o di mal beto kakarmiyo gadamral di ase kada di mrenga sulang adra media tira blolo bangger lo loger ager len to tre adra bela lo dingel wase kabel kita magara di kuti al bok bok congratulate tigel uk mlang atararak happy birthday and mora Valeria ngira magati ngara Ministry of Finance Sheena Henry, ngara Ministry of Education. Sheena. Margaret Chin, ngara Ministry of Health and Human Services. Frederick Olsudong, ngara Palau Election Commission. Congratulate Tir Tokobet and Sir Tir, I wish them the best. Mal di wish ra other bela good health. Dios makaltangat kami rogoy abalwat man sula.